Do you look for fireworks in your life? Yesterday I made a video where I talked about how to actually create your own reality, how to create your dream life, how to make your life happen for you. And sometimes I think that people look for things to happen overnight and for fireworks to go off. We go to the baseball game and they hit the home run and they're fired. Well, this is for Major League Baseball. You may not get this in Little League, but the fireworks all go off. And so the fireworks go off. And the thing is that baseball game is not won by fireworks. And every Major League Baseball team knows that you don't win the games by the home runs. You win the games by the first base and the second base and the third base batters up. You win the games by striking out. And, there's more strikeouts in a game than there are home runs. Have you ever figured that? And that's the same thing about our life. The thing is, most people, they don't want to strike out. And so they're looking for the big fireworks and the home runs. Same thing with a football game. It's exciting when that quarterback steps back and he passes that ball. It's a Hail Mary, and 40 yards down the field in the end zone, there's a receiver there that catches that ball, and it's a touchdown, 40-yard touchdown. That's exciting. But football games are not won that way either. Football games are won incrementally. It's the 2, the 3, the 4-yard gains. It's the first downs, and then getting another first down, and you slowly work your way towards that end zone. And that's exactly how life works as well. Life works where we get together, we get up every day, and we create our life every single day. And it's little, small, incremental creations. And it may be a strikeout even. I think about my 30-day challenge and making these videos. In making the videos, I think today is like day 18 or 19 or something like that. And in making these videos, when I go back and I review the videos myself, I've had some videos that I thought, that's a strikeout, but I'm going to post it. And so I've struck out a couple times. And then there's other videos where I feel like, that's a first base hit. There's a second base hit. There's a third base hit. And then every once in a while, like here in the last couple of days, I feel like I've had the grand slam. Because the video yesterday on creating your own reality, if you go back and you watch that, it's an amazing video. I've had great comments, great feedback from that. And so when you go back and you look at that, but I had a number of videos leading up to that for the last couple of days. So the 3 videos that led up to it, it was like loading the bases. And so then when I came up there and I hit that, made that video on creating your own reality, that was like the grand slam. And that is how our life happens. And that's certainly how it's gone for me in this process of my 30-day challenge and making these videos. And if you're looking for the Hail Mary to win your life, if you're looking for the fireworks by hitting the home run, guess what? It's not going to happen. And I think that sometimes that people get into the game expecting that to happen, and when it doesn't happen, they get strikeouts, then they leave the game. You've got to get in the game in order to go ahead. What I mean by get in the game, you've got to get in the game of creating your life. Just like the video I talked about the 4 steps of creating your life yesterday. Go through those 4 steps. You've got to get in the game, and if you don't get in the game, then yeah, you're gonna create the life that you have, because we all create the life we have. But then you say, well, that's not the life I want. The life I have is not necessarily the life I want. Well, that's right, but you created that. And so even if the life that you have is not really the life that you want, well, that's the life that you created. And so if you're going to change that, you've got to get in the game. Those 4 things I talked about in yesterday's video. And then don't look for the fireworks and the grand slams. You just simply work for when you strike out, be willing to strike out many times. There's more strikeouts in a baseball game than there are home runs. There are more strikeouts in a baseball game than there are first base hits and second base hits and third base hits. And so be willing to strike out, but get in the game. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. So let me introduce myself and I'll end the video. This is Non-Monogamous Mark, and I'm the co-creator and the CEO of Ethical and Consensual Non-Monogamous Lifestyles Association, ECNM Lifestyles Association. And I bring these videos to you on a regular basis to help you to stretch and exercise your mental muscle so that you can live an incredible life, because I want you to live a life of your dreams. And so if you want to know more about that and stay in track and tune with things that I'm doing, then click on that link that you see in the description and you'll be able to stay in touch. Thanks a lot now.